Why are some people very loud, dominating, and very competitive? We would have seen people who are extremely bossy, loud, love to compete with everyone many times. We might have also seen these people in family functions, such as relatives who loves to show off that they are better than us and who are very bossy. So these are the ones who felt unheard and unseen in their childhood. They might have been constantly compared with their siblings or other children, and they might have had to compete for their parents' or caretakers' attention all the time. They felt neglected, and they coped up with it by being louder, by being more dominating, and by achieving bigger goals, and by competing with everyone. They coped up with it. Hence, they brought the similar attitude into the adulthood, thinking that they can only survive and thrive if they are loud, if they compete and achieve their goals. Because during their childhood, their parents would have only paid attention to them or gave them love when they achieved big goals. Or their parents would have only agreed to fulfill their wishes if they are demanding, if they are louder, if they demand for it, if they speak louder, if they are stubborn about it. So immediately, subconsciously, they have this mindset that I can only survive and thrive if I am loud, if I dominate, and if I compete with everyone and achieve all goals. Otherwise, I'm unworthy and I'm a loser. So these are very insecure people. These people are very insecure. They are not secure people. They are not confident. Even though externally, on the surface level, they appear to be someone who's very confident, internally, these people are very insecure ones. They're very insecure. They have this deep fear that they'll be left behind, that they'll be a loser, that people are not going to respect them, that they'll be unworthy. So out of fear, they become louder, they speak louder because they want to feel heard. They think they can only be heard or seen if they are loud, if they dominate. And they think they can only achieve something if they constantly compete. See, during my college days, I joined a group, a semi-classical dance group where we had to perform for Deepavali. So I've never met these seniors, so anybody can join them, anybody can volunteer to join them. So when I joined, so I met all these seniors. That was the first time I was communicating with them. So my dance teacher was a senior, and at that time there was another girl who was also my senior. This particular girl was extremely loud, bossy, and very competitive. She was not the dance teacher, but she took the role of being the teacher's assistant. So she definitely knew how to dance, and every time the juniors asked her to teach them dance, she felt special, she felt needed. So most of the juniors were asking her to teach them how to dance, except for me, because I have been a dancer since I was 6 years old. So those steps were pretty easy for me. So I didn't ask her anything. And she didn't like it. She felt intimidated. She felt threatened. So she was constantly nitpicking on me. She was bossing me, dominating me, constantly being sarcastic, being loud to me. And I thought to myself that, I think I want to perform an experiment on her. Okay, I wanted to perform an experiment on her. So I decided to try a technique. So I deliberately start asking her question, start asking her to teach me the dance steps. I pretended to be a novice. So every 5 minutes, I will ask her to teach a step, a dance step. Guess what happened? She felt flattered. She loved it. She enjoyed it. And immediately, she stopped picking on me, stopped bossing me around, stopped dominating me, stopped being sarcastic to me, and she was very nice to me. The experiment was successful. Okay, she just needed to feel significant. So most probably she would have felt very jealous because she thought that I'm very good at dance. Second thing is she would have thought that I'm arrogant, that I didn't acknowledge her. She would have felt unheard or unseen by me. And that would have reminded her of her childhood times. So she would have felt the need to pick on me, bossing me around. Now, you would have met such people at your workplace and even in your family. I'm not asking you to do exactly what I did, because if you really notice, I played small. I really played small. Okay? I deliberately pretended to be a novice in dance. Okay, I played small in order to satisfy her, in order to please her. I did that because the practice for the performance was only temporary, just for 2 or 3 weeks. After 3 weeks, I didn't have to see her anymore. And that's the reason I tried that techniques. Now, you can't be trying the similar techniques if you are seeing this type of people daily. You might have to come up with some other techniques intelligently to deal with these people. Okay, usually you will find these people at workplace. For example, I've seen such people at my workplace during meeting. During meeting with your boss, they constantly will interrupt your conversation. They constantly want to show off to the boss that they are proactive, that they know something. If we started speaking to the boss, or if we start asking questions to the boss, these people will feel intimidated, threatened, thinking that the boss is going to like us better than them. So they will interrupt the conversation. They will dominate the whole meeting. Have you seen such people? So these are very insecure people. So I just want you to know something. If you've met such people who treat you in such way, know that this is not your fault. This is not your fault. It has nothing to do with your worth. It's everything to do with their own insecurity. Okay, these people are constantly on a survival mode and constantly compete with everyone. Okay, it's very difficult for these people to be joyful, happy, or peaceful because they're constantly on survival mode. It's restless. Competition, constantly need to control everything, control everyone, dominating, bossy. They could be the same at home with their life partners, with their family members. And here when they come to work, they'll be dominating us, trying to dominate the co-workers, trying to compete with them. These people are not happy people. So know that it has nothing to do with your worth, and you have to handle them intelligently and set strong boundaries with them. You have to let them know that you are not pleased with the way they are treating you. If they are your co-workers or somebody else, but if it's your boss, obviously you have to handle him or her differently, intelligently, smartly. Okay, you have to set boundaries with these people. Don't share any of your achievements with these people because they are constantly in competition mode with you. They're not going to be happy for you. Okay, so let me know, have you met such people? How did you handle them? What do you think about these people? Let me know about it. Thank you.